I was born in Gainesville, Florida. Then my family ended up moving to Charlotte, North Carolina, where we lived for another 5 years. Oxon Hill, Maryland for 1 year, and then finally Alexandria, Virginia for the rest of my half of middle to all of high school career. Came into sprinting probably towards the middle of my eighth grade year. Before that, I was a high jumper. Went to Hammond and, of course, joined, the TC junior varsity eighth grade crew and realized, hey, I'm also a pretty good sprinter. I might as well do sprinting and jumping at the same time. Later on that summer, I go to Junior Olympics for the 200 and get second for my age group. I would say I always knew that I was fast. When you're fast when you're playing tag and you're never it. I am blessed to have two parents that ran track and field. Both my parents going to Seton Hall, Big East champions, and all that great stuff. Of course, you need talent to be fast in track and field, And so we were definitely blessed to have those genes passed on to not only me, but my brother as well. Well, some of my favorite memories is when my Coach Rashawn would take us to Furlington Pizza after practice. And we would just eat and talk and look at the older years of different sports teams. Sometimes they have the volleyball and the basketball teams up and stuff like that. And you'd be like, oh yeah, I coached him, and yeah, I remember him. And everybody, in the area would come and eat. So you meet some pretty interesting people. I remember having those late or early dinners to say and being like, yeah, I'm gonna remember these moments for the rest of my life. When I was diagnosed with ADD and dyslexia, it was not a shock, but as time went on, you learn to have just different ways of doing things. You learn that you handle challenges at a not better or worse, but just different way. And these are seasons of your life, not your entire life. That's what helped me the most get through all of those moments and dealing with some of the things that just come with having those challenges. I never felt like it was ever time to stop. I have had rough times and hard struggles for sure, but never have I thought I need to give up, I need to stop. That's never been a thought in my mind. I would say I am known as a very exuberant personality. Whether you like it or hate it, it definitely brings the eyes. But in my head, I'm not here to be everybody else. I'm here to be Noah Lyles, and Noah Lyles likes to have fun. Noah Lyles likes to be creative. I'm just trying to give them the greatest show they've ever seen. I just co-created my own production company. As I started going through the sport and I realized I wanted to change it, I started understanding that athletes don't own anything. We don't own the rights to our pictures, our videos, even where we can be seen, what we wear. All of it is owned by somebody else, and we have to constantly give it away if we want to continue to go down this route. I said to my agent about 3 years ago, hey, before I get done with the sport, I want to own my own production company. I want to have the power, I want to have the rights to show and tell the stories that, us athletes want to tell. I don't want to be in the hands of somebody else. And there's no reason that the people who are doing the hardest work, actually working out, actually showing up and sacrificing for these big moments, there's no reason we shouldn't be having control of that. While we were waiting for that result to come up for the 100, it was, oh man, did I win? Did I get second? Did I even get a medal? Because I had no idea where I was. We're waiting, and I'm just like, man, dang, I talked a lot of game coming out here. Finally, my name showed up, and at first I was kind of just like, oh my gosh, I did that. And then I was like, yeah, I did that.